Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures episode 91. I'm wearing my simp hoodie tonight. My girlfriend is a hot model. I don't know, it's something she got for me. It's some kind of brand or something. Who knows? I think it's sick though, honestly, because my girlfriend is a baddie and purple's my favorite color. So, as you can tell from the headset, let me see if I can pull it up. The mouse, right? The keyboard, right? We got purple on everything, so. Okay, we are continuing on with the quests in Southern Stranglethorn Vale. Mostly the quests inside of Booty Bay, right? One of these quests is for Crank Fizzlebub. I need to deliver something, but I also have a new quest here, Dig, up to Snuff. So let's see if I can find that. Crank?
I figured out how to use Zanzil's mixture with...
So basically, we read this last night. He wants us to take this to Kravel in the Shimmering Flats. I'm going to try and do that tonight, I think. I've got 2 hours, a 2-hour time limit. I'm actually going to abandon the quest real quick and pick it back up.
I figured out how to...
That way it shows me an active timer. It doesn't show failed or anything like that. And then Dig, it's not Ian, but I did hit 48 last night, so Ian should have
you look like the type I should watch
some training for us.
Around. Something I can help you with?
I will spend 3 gold, 30 silver for Eviscerate, rank 7. And other than that, we don't really need anything else. We leveled up Sap on accident, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to leveling up Sap the entire way. It does increase the time that you get out of it, so it's actually a pretty valuable upgrade, now that I think about it. There are some mobs that we're sapping to deal with their pets, and that is pretty convenient. I'll pick up the poisons in the future, but for right now, I don't really need them. One thing that's cool about the poisons that I just realized, though, is you can learn any rank of them. Dig, up to Snuff.
Ah, the sea life. I ain't gonna say it's the good life, but it's my life. When I get into port, I like to find me a good bottle of grog and some high-quality snuff. Nasty habits, but what's a pirate without his vices, right?
True.
So you can imagine how heartbroken I was to find out the herbalist here in town has gone and sold out of the stuff. Says his shipment got hijacked by those damn Bloodsail raiders.
Son of a bitch.
I bet a fearless adventurer like you could convince them to share the goods, eh?
Deacon Booty Bay wants you to bring him 15 shares of Snuff. Sure, we can do that. That Snuff is found on the actual Bloodsail pirates anyways, and we're going to be killing a few for their charts, their orders, and I need to kill 10 for the quest itself. So we also have Keeping an Eye Out by Dizzy One Eye, a Blackwater Raider.
Avast! Who goes there? Ah, I am but useless without me special enchanted eye. Bad enough to have lost me eyes in battle in the first place, but by some stroke of luck we docked in Menethil, and a traveling wizard enchanted a special glass eye that let me see again.
That's
Last
cool.
night I ended up getting jumped by some Bloodsail Buccaneers on me way out. Took me eye, they did.
Sons of
Seems
bitches.
those blokes have found their way to Booty Bay. Help an old sea dog out by getting me eye back?
Dizzy One Eye and Booty Bay wants you to retrieve his eye from the Bloodsail Buccaneers. We get this sick cape. So we lose 3 agility, but we gain 7 stamina. I'm definitely going to be using that. And it's our first long cape. It's gray, black. I think it looks sick as fuck. We're definitely going to be using that once we get that bad boy. What is going on with that railing, dog? We need to get this fixed. That is not going to be OSHA approved. Okay, so I went ahead last night before we wrapped up and made a bunch of these high explosive bombs. So we've completely replaced iron grenades. I found a scroll of stamina that we're going to use this afternoon, probably right out the gate when we start killing some of these Bloodsail agents. Our sword skills have gone up. We are now at 214 out of 240. So swords shouldn't be glancing anymore at this point, honestly. Let's pop on 2 instant poisons, because I'm pretty over-leveled compared to these Bloodsail Buccaneers, so I kind of want to just get in there, get aggressive, right? Let's pop a Hot Wolf Ribs, And now it looks like the Snuff is anywhere on these pirates as well as Dizzy's Eye. So I'm just going to head to the general area of the charts and the orders and kill every Bloodsail member that we see along the way. I should also be pickpocketing them in case they have sturdy lock boxes to level up our lockpicking, but it is kind of a hassle. I should be hitting pretty damn hard at this point, honestly. I'm gonna pop the stamina scroll. There's that sword spec. These guys do root. Let's remember that. Not too worried about them though. Now with every Bloodsail kill, we raise our reputation with Booty Bay and we lower it with the Bloodsail Buccaneers. So one thing that's really cool about Bloodsail is you could farm all the way to Exalted just by killing Bloodsail Buccaneers over and over and over. And I do remember on one of my characters I have done that, and then I also farmed, I think it's the guards that you can kill in Booty Bay or something like that, where you can do the vice versa and get Exalted with Bloodsail. And I've done that as well. But then you can never go into Booty Bay without being attacked. It's miserable. But honestly, you don't have to be in Booty Bay once you're done, like, with your business there. The mages have Fireball and Fire Shield. I should try and kick the fireballs. They are going to run near death, though. It might be worth putting a crippling poison on the sword. There's some Snuff. No boxes so far, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that they can't have boxes on them. Kicked out at the last second, right there. It's raining out here in the Booty Bay. Stranglethorn. Message in a bottle is up here. As well as, it looks like, Smot's chest. But I think Smot's chest comes off of the elite. There's like a roaming elite giant that patrols this entire area and under the water and whatnot, if I remember correctly. We did get a sharp sword, 69 silver right there, sex. Keep our eyes on the water for any floating wreckage. Seems like there's a little island over here. I don't know if it's safe or not. But the last island that we checked out, I almost died, so maybe we be careful here. I don't mind exploring it. I think this is the island where there's a bunch of those giant gorillas, or at least the one giant gorilla. It's been a very long time, but I guess we'll see. Oh shit, the half-buried bottle. I guess it's almost anywhere. Yahero Isle. It's a message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Oh, nope, it's just a scroll event. I guess you have to find these bottles until the one that actually has the quest in it pops up for you. It's kind of a cool way to get scrolls, I guess. Torn note. I miss my tribe and my home. I would gladly welcome the wind on the open plains, the sunset over Thunder Bluff to the heat of this jungle. I can see the ocean water not far from me, but it does nothing to cool my body or my temper. It only reminds me of my imprisonment. So that was clearly written from some kind of Tauren who's imprisoned. Oh shit. A level 50 panther. No, thank you. Well, it's good to know that panthers roam these waters. They have dash, claw, growl, prowl, cower, and bite. God, a lot of movesets on those things. Let's get back to the task at hand. Getting that Snuff. Hunting them Bloodsail swashbucklers. Getting the charts and those orders. We're also looking for Dizzy's Eye. Alright, there we go. We got some swashbucklers. Guys look pretty swanky. They did some good detail with these Bloodsail Buccaneers. She has no idea. Maybe a bit overkill to Blade Flurry for that. Oh, it's a chest. Nice. Kick and disarm. Son of a bitch disarmed me. Get our mana potion. I think we wait for this group here until we get Blade Flurry back. I think we strategically pull you. They are human though, so remember they have high perception. So you didn't see that, right? Nice. Big procs. Big procs. Another superior health potion, I love that. Deal with the little minion. Alright, we almost have Blade Flurry. I'm going to probably wind up pulling all three of these, but maybe I can just get you three and grab you later if I'm patient. Well, that's bad. We're alright. Bomb 0p, baby. Disarm, though. It's annoying. And that right there is the danger of pickpocketing. They can catch you, and all of a sudden, now you're in combat. In the thick of it. Page 18. Have we read page 18? We have not. Alright, new page. And more potions, man. I really don't want to sell these potions. They're nice, so I'm just going to make a stockpile and put some in the bank if need be. Did I save this macro? His gun tossed back violently in his arms. The barrel swooped sideways and came up beneath Ajax's rifle. Ajax had chosen that exact moment to pull her trigger. The rifle, the aim now knocked clumsily towards the tree line, went off with a distant boom. A flock of birds screamed out of the canopy, scattering in every direction. A plume of smoke rose from the tree. We watched in awe as a tremendous branch squarely... I'm sorry, I can't read tonight. We watched as a tremendous branch fell squarely on the fleeing panther, breaking its back. I'm trying to also be mindful of what's going on behind me here. One thing that recording content has taught me is, man, I do need to work on my reading aloud skills. I feel like my internal voice, my like internal dialogue voice, as far as reading is fine, but reading aloud is something that I definitely struggle with, and I see why when you're younger they make you read aloud to the class. It's definitely a skill that's very useful to have, and you should practice. Cowardly Crosby. What a sellout. There's the orders right there. Is there a way I can pull you without getting the rest? Just like that. Let's empty out my bags.
Hello.
The Admiral's hat. Pretty swanky. Need to be a tailor though. Gives 10 additional stamina to a party member. Oh, to party members within 30 yards. Cool. Oh shit. Badass. Is he fishing? I think so. I think he's fishing. Let's bring you over here. Then we'll grab these two with our Blade Flurry. Oh, they've got a group of people out here. It's like 3 or 4 people. Oh, it's floating wreckage. No. I should have checked the shores. Whatever, get on him. Damn, you got like a group of 4 people out here doing this quest? Come on, guys. Let's cannibalize real quick. You got a priest, a mage, a warrior, and a warlock. God. I guess I'll greet all of them. I'll wait. It's like... Oh, this guy just got snowballed. We also need the charts. I don't know where the charts are. A little orange tabby.
Have a bad day.
Say goodbye to the gamers. Seems like the charts are more up this way. Maybe they've already gotten the charts. I guess we went right past the charts. Don't do it, Abby. I don't know where these charts are either. Not a single one of them said anything to me, by the way. It's crazy. Rude much? The Alliance, man, they're so rude. We did get the orders, but we need the charts. Damn. I somehow knew I was too close to that campfire. That kick was terrible. 260 from that shadow bolt. God. Are the charts out on the boats? I mean, my add-on is showing me... No, but I'm not sure. I mean, my add-on is saying like here or at the other camp, but might have to do a little research. Maybe it's on the boat, like here. That's them. They're right next to them, of course. I hope it's not like a random spawn thing.
I supply only the finest goods. See you later.
That looks like it could be them there, but that's not. I don't think these guys can have boxes. I also might need to heal here. Nah, come on. Let's pop a new stamina buff. Trying to use a lot of this food before it goes to waste, right? A splintering battle axe goes for a gold, 11 silver. God dang. So it seems like the orders are a little more RNG with where they are. I think we pulled up as that guy grabbed them, and they have not respawned yet, so. Page 24. We've read that. It's a little message in a bottle by the fire, I think. No, it's different. Three-point slice and dice is 21 seconds. Normally it's 15. That disarm is annoying. Alright, we got all the swashbucklers we need. I still need a couple more snuff. Orders of Snuff? What's the proper term? Damn. Things of Snuff? I'm not sure. That disarm's annoying, man. I might need to actually use a potion here. Gonna have to use some tools here. Evasion, bandage, a potion. Because of this disarm. Heavy war staff, another gold piece right there.
What can I do for you?
We said we read 24, right? Yeah, okay. Where are these? Oh, no, charts. We need charts, not orders. I mean, I'm competing with these other humans, which is kind of, you know, it is what it is, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't annoying. There's Dizzy's eye. There we go. That's huge. As well as page 11. We've read page 11. Now I just need the charts. And some more snuff. Let me do some Google research. Oh! They are random. It's in the boat. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. That's huge. Alright. Let's head up the shoreline. Kill a couple more Bloodsail members for the snuff, and we're going to look for both the message in the bottle as well as the captain's chest. I think for the captain's chest I'm going to have to kill an elite, so I'm a little more sketched out about that one. That's going to go off, isn't it? Yeah. It's fine. Tell you what, this makes me want to watch a pirate movie. And one of my favorite pirate movies is Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl, the one with Davy Jones. I'm not crazy about those movies like on their own, the originals, but the one with Davy Jones with Bill Nighy, that's just such a good movie, man. Because his Davy Jones is so good. 3 days. I can't do it, you know, but it's just so good. Got a little late night coffee. I was just taking a sip, bro. Volatile rum. I need 3 more things of snuff. I don't know how to. What is the term for that? A stash of snuff, a supply of snuff, a shipment of snuff, like things of snuff. I don't know. I need 3 more snuff, though. Still having fun with that disarm, I'll tell you that. There's a potion to replace the one that we just used. Keep our eyes on the shore, that way we don't have some dirty human warriors stealing our floating wreckage here. There's a half-buried bottle. Does this one have it? That would be it. Nice. The note reads, in fairly good handwriting, to anyone that can aid me, please. My name... Sorry, I am cooked for reading right now. Please, my need for help is dire. A great sky mane holds me captive on an island in the South Seas. The stars at night are foreign to me, and obscured by the jungle trees. But on the clearest days I see wild shore to the northwest, and what seems to be large sailing ships to the southwest. I beg of you, my would-be savior, please help me. Find the author of the message in a bottle. I knew it. I knew it was going to be out there. Princess Poobah. Oh, they do have junk boxes, just very, very uncommon. Come on, bro. You gotta be saving that energy for a post. Come on. Disarm them when we can so they can't disarm me. One more thing to snuff. Oh, 2 boxes back to back? And there's the snuff. What about page 25? Have we read that one? I don't think so, right? No, we have, okay. My cat was taking a nap and now he's awake. I see him poking around in the blankets. Ripper. Da Ripper. Smot's chest. Oh, floating wreckage. Oh, and that would be who we need to kite. 8,000 health though on this guy. It's a little intense. I'm gonna give it a try, but oh heavens. Easy, easy. Oh, 1 chunk. He just has trample. I'm sure it's just hit me hard, huh? Rumsey's Black Label, 15. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to be using that here. I'm going to hit that mithril just in case that group runs up here and tries to take it away from me. Nothing like a drink to give us a little liquid courage. I need to put some new poisons on. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried, but I do have a lot of room to kite this guy, so as long as things go our way, we'll see how this goes. We can gouge him. That's all we really need to know. We dodged, got lucky on that. Going well so far. Hits pretty damn hard, 250 each hit. I'm blessed with the gouges right now. We're gonna kidney here. Okay, we got the slow poison. Dude, I'm very blessed with the gouges right now. I don't want to jinx it, but I might have to throw on another set of daggers here soon. Just go ahead and do it now. God, he hits hard. Get him down to like 2,000. Gonna try and bandage here on this next one. Okay, got a blind. Wait for Gouge to come back. I think once we get to like 2,000, we're just gonna evasion and try and chunk them. Oh, they're watching. Even more pressure. No help? No pressure, guys. No pressure. Don't fear him, bro. Don't fuck up my kill. Come on. Ah. They tried to fuck with me, man. They were trying to fuck up my kill by fearing him out into the water and stuff. Yeah, I'm a solo self-found player. Get the fuck out of my face, idiots. Whew. You could tell if they were actually trying to help me, they would have started like DPSing and chunking him down. They hit him with a fear and then a psychic scream, trying to like bug the fear and get him to reset. Dirty little weasels. Okay, that one was intense. That one was definitely a little intense. Let's go turn this stuff in, empty out our bags, see what's in our mithril-bound trunk. I didn't even have to target dummy there. That's nice. What are you looking for? Rugged leather and 2 silver. Wait, I think I need the rugged leather. Yeah, I would say I don't have a full stack of rugged leather, so. Let's see what's in these bad boys real quick, and then let's turn in some of these quests. honestly just garbage. I get to replace the blinding powder that we used, but... Alright. Whew. 185 on the lock picking. Ahoy, me bucko! Might not be able to see, but I can smell you from halfway across the port. Could really use me eye back. Captain's going to keel haul me when he finds out me peeper is in the hands of them dirty Bloodsail Buccaneers. What good is a lookout who can't see? The crow's nests used to be me home. Without me deadlights, I'd be lucky to scrub the bilge.
Shiver me timbers and timber me shivers. You found me beautiful eye. Let's see if she still fits. Adventurer ho, blimey, I can see.
Ah, you're welcome, Dizzy. Okay, that's getting sold. Let's continue on. A lot of quests to turn in here. I think we're getting close to wrapping up Booty Bay for the time. Excuse me, the time being. Mostly because a lot of these quests that we have left are elite quests. And, you know, Heart of Mach, that's a tough one. We've already tried. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. I think Mind's Eye we might be able to take on, but I'd have to fight through a camp full of elite ogres. Mori's Key, I'm just going to have to keep killing elite ogres, and I'm sure they hit very hard. So I might come back at like 50 or something and try and finish off these last little bits. I could do the Pupple Verbose port, I guess, but Deeg. Any luck finding the goods, matey?
Good show, adventurer. And just before I need to ship out too. Can't thank you enough, old friend.
And then Fleetmaster Seahorn.
Well met.
Ahoy, Bale. What word do you bring of the Bloodsail encampment to the south?
Perfect, adventurer. Now that we know their plan, it's just a matter of time. And to think the fools have dropped anchor just off the Cape. Blast the nerve of Firalon. He couldn't sail a skiff through Crystal Lake, let alone lead an entire fleet against us. The Bloodsail Buccaneers will pay for their carelessness. Now that we know their plan of attack, we can counter before they know what hit them. But why send the entire fleet to do the work of one brave adventuring party? Adventurer, take some of your most skilled comrades out to Firalon's landing spot and assassinate the Bloodsail leadership. Their fleet will sink soon after.
Fleetmaster Seahorn and Booty Bay wants you to kill Captain Stillwater, Captain Keelhaul, and Fleetmaster Firalon. We get basically a gold. I don't think that one is a group quest, but I think it's more like encouraged to do it as a group kind of thing. So multiple people get it done at once, maybe, but... We also get Cortello's Riddle on one of those boats, it looks like. So we have a few more things to do here. We're not completely done. We'll probably finish up tonight here organically, and then maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll head out and turn in Zanzil's mixture and wrap up in Gadget Zan for the night, but then start Teneris tomorrow is what I'm thinking. Ahoy, Bale! Did you find Gorlash? That chest was my favorite, and it has a hidden compartment that held my greatest treasures. You found it! Oh, happy day this is. Thank you, Bale. Getting back my chest cools some of the fire in me, but my revenge isn't complete.
See you around.
Alright. We also need to help Princess Pooba. But I think that tasks us with killing a, not an elite, I don't think, but I know it's like a giant monkey, I think? Let's head out to the boats. Man, that elite got me fucking jazzed up. That one was a little tricky. Mostly because I had 4 humans watching, trying to fuck with the kill. I was cool, calm, and collected until like halfway through the kill. Let's see, he was hitting me for 230, 290, 230, 260, almost 300 there, 270, 220, 247. None of which were crits, meaning he probably would have crit me for like 500 if I got hit once, which is like a fifth of my health bar. That's insane. So basically you can take 5 hits. We got really lucky with gouges, and I think I only missed 1 gouge, and the moment that it missed, I immediately hit him with a blinding powder. But I feel like I'm getting pretty damn good at throw kiting as a rogue, which is nice. I mean, it's not a particularly difficult skill, but there's mastery to it for sure. There's definitely some intricacies to it. Those intricacies are mostly just like spacing, the speed at which the knife leaves your hand, and then when do you start moving again without interrupting it. What to do when things don't work out correctly and shit hits the fan, so to speak, when a gouge misses or kidney gets parried or misses, or I'm not sure if kidney can miss. I think it can, but or they can like dodge it and then you have to wait for the energy to come back and kidney again. And then how to heal in the interims, as far as like, you know, get a slowing poison on them, then try and heal with the distance. Like all that is like, to me, mastery of it, but it's not necessarily like incredibly hard. Oh, the humans are out here. Yeah, the humans are here. Or they were here not too long ago. I mean, the mobs despawn, so I'm assuming they're going to be respawning soon. Let's just hide out like a true assassin would. Let's get a new food buff. We got Onyx, our snake, with us. And we got on a little earlier tonight, so I'm thinking, you know, we can do this quest. I don't know where the port... Puppy Yelverbos. Oh, it's in the hinterlands, okay. So yeah, I think we can do this quest. We can try and see what we need to do for Princess Puba, and then maybe we wrap up the night by taking a boat back to Ratchet, flying to Freewind Post, and then running to Kravel. And then head down into Teneris for the night, turn in the quest that we have here, and then tomorrow, like I was saying, we'll start Teneris. Because we've got a lot of quests over here as well. That's a swabby. I'm going to add 3 captains to my target macro. Captain Stillwater. Whoops. Target Captain Keelhaul, and then target Fleet Master Fierlon. I'm assuming this is the captain's quarters, and that's where the captain's gonna be. Yarg! I'm excited to start Teneris because we finally get new shoulder pads. I've been in these ugly ass cloth shoulders like all game. I think since like our 30s, and we're almost level 50 now, so like 20 levels is crazy. Alright, we're finally getting Mage Weave consistently too, which is really nice. Page 27, I think we just read that one. It's on the list. I don't mind waiting here for this captain to respawn because I know... Ah, shit, I auto-ran through this guy. I know that the group of 4 or 5 humanoids, those players, they're probably on the other boats taking them out, so by the time that we go to those, hopefully they'll have respawned, but... And I've got nothing wrong with playing with your friends, but I just feel like in hardcore, it's like, bro, it diminishes the entire thing so much when you just, like, cheese it as a group. I'm all for playing with friends and having a good time with your homies or whatever. I love doing that. I play a lot of games with my friends, but... I don't know. I'm a solo self-found player for a reason. I feel like that's kind of the whole challenge of it. To test your knowledge and to see if you can do it alone, right? But I guess to each his own. I'm not going to yuck someone else's yum. It's just... It's obnoxious when those players come up and start doing shit like that to me, a solo self-found player. It's like, you didn't even help. You actually tried to like int my kill twice. You didn't cast a single spell other than that. Trying to like fear bug him or fear reset him. It's just like, it's just so BM. Classic Alliance behavior. People think the Horde are the bad guys, but really the Alliance are the bad guys, man. I'll eat the cheese. The way the guy was just like running in front of my face trying to like distract me, I'm just like, bro, get out of here. That's so cringe. I am poisoned, so if I go into stealth, it's gonna break. Ah. I'm actually really glad we put a crippling poison on the offhand here. We're in tight quarters and we don't want these guys to be running into other mobs without us being prepared for them. Gouge, backstab, and poison from the Sea Dogs. Oh, Captain Stillwater. Oh, he's like a mage. Arcane Explosion, slow, Flame Spear. Go ahead and heal up and sneak off this boat. Head over to Captain Keelhaul next and grab whatever Cortello's riddle is. Solve the riddle. Be mindful of what we're doing here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another junk box. 2 junk boxes, nice. So I want to be pickpocketing these guys for sure. It's like a silver each too, so silver and a half. After like 50 pickpockets or so, I should have a gold piece. I'm mostly doing it for the sturdy boxes, right? But we get rewarded for it as well with money. What are you doing swimming like that? Am I drunk? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Why is it swimming like that? Oh, I think I have something like accidentally turned on as far as page up or page down. I don't want to mess with it right now, but that's crazy. I don't know what's going on with my movement. I'm drunk, man. Oh, they're on him right now, I guess. Yeah, the humans. Well, what about Fleet Master Ferallen? Easy, bro. Don't snitch on me. Iron patch. I think I want to clear out this floor here. Of course you would respawn. I'll tell you what. Don't you go running telling the others. Oh, he is up. Okay. I'm glad we're doing things by the book here. Page 21. Pretty sure we've read that one. Yep. At this point, we need a lot of the lower end pages, I think, like 2, 3, if those are even a thing. 5, that kind of stuff. I'd say I just want to range pull you. Ah, fuck. Might be okay here. Maybe not, though. I hear the humans outside. Or above me. Yeah, they're above me. They're going for the kill, too. I'm probably just gonna have to let them get it, honestly. I don't have my cooldowns. I can't just rush in there. This guy's tanky as hell. They're gonna be coming down around that corner any second now, huh? Yeah. Got it. Sorry, ladies. Appreciate the help. Remember that shit you did to me earlier? Yeah, payback's a bitch. Not gonna take my shit. Yeah, fuck you guys. You wanna BM me? Get BM'd, idiots. Alright, let's go wait for our final one. They can wait for theirs. Slip back into the shadows. Yeah, fuck you. They cheered. I clear out the whole fucking ship, they come in, they try and take it. Nah. You're gonna do a little waiting. Oh, hello. Well, these mobs respawning is a pretty good sign that the last captain should be respawning soon. Page 16. I think that's one that we do need to read. Nope, we read it. Okay. Whoa. Gar's Salthoof. Rushing charge and a backhand. Disarm this guy. If you run, oh, you're such a coward, bro. Pop that right away. I think the captain is up. Yep, nice. Wait for my distract. Ooh, he spotted me. Explosive shot on this captain. Nice. Let's get the hell out of here. Eat first, though. Where is Cortello's riddle? Maybe in the basement here? Not in the basement. We're on a ship. I guess the bottom part of the ship. I don't know what it's called. What's lower than the deck? I guess this is the deck, maybe? Is it maybe one above us? Is it not down here? Is it in the water? I'm confused. Alright, well, let's get off the boat. I don't know where this is. So I'm gonna do a little research while we hang out on the boat here. Okay, Cortello's riddle. Where's the start, though? Oh, it's actually somewhere on this boat. Okay. It looks like a scroll. So it can be really anywhere on this boat. Let's apply some new poisons just in case. And it might need to respawn. Maybe those humans had taken it and I can't take it now, or, you know, again, it might need to respawn or something, but let's just look around for it. I've seen it. It's there for some people. It's downstairs for others, it looks like. The hickory pipes, what do they sell for? A stack of 5 goes for 16. It's not bad. Quite a few of you downstairs now, huh? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Damn. Should have known better. Let's get you on the stairwell. I'm gonna charm that. Probably pull you, but that's okay. Maybe not. Okay, we did pull you. Oh, shit. These pirates hit kind of hard. Let my energy come back. Let's read the riddle. Off the boat. It's gonna break my invisibility. Let's wait for the poison to wear out. Then let's sneak off this boat. Nice and easy. Oh, she did have one. Fuck. Let's get rid of this. I'll take that box. Okay, we've already got their pockets. I'm not gonna hearth. We can just make it out of here. Let's read the riddle when we get back to Booty Bay. That's a nice sunset. A little reward for our efforts tonight. It's beautiful. Oh, there's two. Two suns. I knew Azeroth had two moons. I didn't know it had two suns. I guess let's crack these bad boys open real quick. $186, 187, and then 188. Flash powder, essence of pain, more essence of pain. It's basically garbage. Sells for 12 copper. I don't know why I'm mounted there. Someone cleared out this camp for us, probably those humans, so can sell this junk real quick.
See you around. You need something? Have a good one.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna run over here real quick and check this message in a bottle quest. And while we're running, we can read this. There's an ornate, well-traveled bridge east of Deadwind and south of Red Ridge. Underneath there waits something for you. Some call it a hint, others a clue. There it will lie for endless tomorrows, binding its time in the swamp of sorrows. Solve the riddle. All right. Cool. So we have about 50 minutes for Zanzil's mixture before it runs out. Still have a little bit of time. I think before we leave, we'll do this, hearth back to Booty Bay, and then I'll re-accept the quest. We'll head to Kravel, give him the mixture so he can kind of manipulate the races out in the Mirage Raceway, and then rest in Teneris for the night. Then tomorrow, like we were talking about, we'll fly to Feralis. We'll do Feralis, or at least start Feralis. We'll have like 1, 2, 3 elite quests left here to come back and do at some point. Now remember, there are level 50 panthers hiding in the shadows on these shores. That looks like a little encampment. Oh shit! That's the note. We found a note that was talking about a torrent, or like talking about how I wish I was back in Thunderbluff or whatever. This must be her.
Have you come to free me? Adventurer, I put my faith in you and anyone you can muster to help free me. The great Skymane King Mukla is my captor. He commands the beasts of this island, and they keep me here against my will with the aid of this chain. If you can slay him and find the key to this shackle, I shall be indebted to you greatly. I often hear him to the southeast side of the island, but please be careful. He is not to be trifled with. We'll
see what we can do. It's a level 51 quest. It's an elite quest. We're not ready for this. We're definitely not ready for this. If he is an elite, we're not ready for this. I thought he was a normal mob. Oh shit. Not gonna lie, you scared me. Probably gonna have to come back for all of these quests here. And we might be ready to go back to the Arathi Islands and see if I can handle those quests. 8 silver. Shackled Key. King Mukla. Pretty sure this is a King Kong reference quest. Oh shit. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. 11k health, level 51 elite. Probably want to be like 55 before I even attempt that quest. Alright, we pulled multiple panthers, but I'm pretty sure they can't come into the water. Let's go ahead and hearth. It's a short walk back to Booty Bay, but I'm just going to go ahead and hearth. We'll turn in this quest to Fleet Master Seahorn and abandon this.
I figured out how to use Zanzel's mixture with...
Yep.
Yo.
Yo. We have one book here I think I want to read before we leave, right? Is that... Now we have 3. We'll read one tonight, and then we've got more business here, of course. But
what a great day for the Blackwater Raiders. 3 cheers to you, adventurer.
Can I get 5 big booms instead?
Ancestors watch over you.
Alright, that's the end of that chain. Nice. 5,000 experience for that. Let's put, and an extra gold piece, let's put
Interesting.
the rugged leather up.
Have a good one.
Let's go read Wrath of the Soulflayer tonight. And then we're going to head to Freewind Post / the Mirage Raceway, and we will wrap it up there for tonight. The long centuries following the great sundering of the world were difficult ones for the troll race. Famine and terror were commonplace within the Broken Kingdoms. The Gurubashi trolls, driven to desperate ends, sought aid from ancient mystical forces. Though both of the troll kingdoms shared a central belief in a great pantheon of primitive gods, the Gurubashi fell under the sway of the darkest one. Hakar, the Soulflayer, a vile, bloodthirsty spirit, heard the trolls' call and decided to aid them. Hakar gave his secrets of blood to the Gurubashi and helped them extend their civilization across most of Stranglethorn Vale and certain islands of the South Seas. Though he brought them great power, Hakar wanted more and more for his efforts. The bloodthirsty god demanded souls be sacrificed to him daily. He dreamed of gaining access to the physical world so he could devour the blood of all mortal creatures. In time, the Gurubashi realized what kind of creature they had courted with, and turned against him. The strongest tribes rose up against Hakar and his loyal priests, the Atalai. Oh yeah, they're the Atalai trolls out in the Swamp of Sorrows. That they obviously have the Temple of Hakar, aka the Sunken Temple, dedicated to him. The terrible war that ensued between Hakar's followers and the rest of the Gurubashi tribes is spoken of only in whispers. The budding empire was shattered by the magic unleashed between the angry god and his rebel children. Just as the battle seemed most hopeless, the trolls succeeded in destroying Hakar's avatar and banishing him from the world. Even his Atalai priests were eventually driven from the capital of Zul'Gurub and forced to survive in the uncharted swamplands to the north. Within those shadowy fens, they built a great temple to their fallen god, Atal Hakar, where they could continue to do their master's work. The rest of the Gurubashi tribes went their separate ways after the Great Civil War had left their lands in ruins. The Skullsplitter, Bloodscalp, and Darkspear tribes set off to claim their own lands within the vast jungles of Stranglethorn. Though a fragile peace had settled over the broken empire, some spoke of a prophecy that Hakar would one day be reborn into the world, and on that day he would consume it whole. Obviously, we get to slay Hakar, or at least the spirit or avatar of Hakar in Zul'Gurub. I actually think they succeed in bringing him back, and we have to slay him. I mean, because that's literally just Hakar, right? Like, and he has one of the sickest swords in Classic WoW, Zinrock, Destroyer of Worlds. Such a sick sword, man. Holy fuck. He also has the Fang of the Faceless. Improves your crit strike chance by 1%, 28 attack power. 66 to 123, 1.9 speed. It's a great offhand dagger. It's also just sick looking, right? It's like 2 obsidian blades. Very troll in nature. He also has the Warblades of Hakar. These are sick weapons. Great swords. They have a nice purple glow to them. Very troll in nature as well. The main one, 28 attack power, +1 crit chance. Basically the exact same thing as the Fang of the Faceless, except for your main hand. And then the offhand, +40 attack power. And then when you combine the two, you get +6 to your sword skill, which we've talked about before. Sword skill, well, any weapon skill in general, is very, very, very strong in Classic WoW. But just in general. And the description is the seething flames of hatred. I love that. These weapons are so good for a rogue. Or a Fury Warrior. They're very good on Fury Warriors as well, but... well, any warrior, really. There's a lot of weapon dancing and stance dancing in Classic WoW as a warrior. I'm really excited to play our warrior in the future because there's a lot to... I think that might be the most complex class in Classic WoW. It can be very simple, but it can also be very complex. Mau Mau. Give him a wave. You waved at my snake. And we give him a little bow. He gave my snake a high five. Shall we fish together, brother? Yo, cast your rod, homie. Tell him a joke. There you go. Nothing really biting today, huh, brother? Tell him a little joke. Wait for him to get his catch.
Yes.
Yo, don't leave. Damn, I'm scaring the hose. Check out this guy's gear. I don't think he's solo self-found. Definitely not solo self-found. Jesus. Bro spent a bag. Pretty damn good gear. Oh, what? Solo self-found. I'm stacked. Yeah, you are. God damn. Bro is juiced out. Nor dying, man. I think he means not dying, man, but... Damn, to have Kong the Decapitator. It's a crazy weapon to have. He's also got a gray gun. Credit card, the strongest sword in the game. I wish. I don't know, bro. If you got that, my homie, give it to me. What a homie. I don't believe him, but we'll let him do his lie. Everything is of the bear. Completely juiced out. No shame, huh? Well, I'll tell you what, we earned all our gear. No handouts here. I'm pretty happy with how we look. Full brown with like a gray-black cloak. Once we get those shoulders from Daenerys, there's like a quest that drops on random mobs out here. Distress Beacon to help a chicken. There's one in Hinterlands, there's one in Fralis, and there's one in Daenerys. The one in Daenerys can give us a pair of nice leather shoulders that match our set. They're like a nice brown. But if you do all three, you get a mechanical chicken as a pet, which is really cool. So I'm probably going to try and do all three. You know, the mechanical chicken would be sick because I'm an engineer and I would roleplay it like we created it. And it's something that this world hasn't really seen. A lot of people will be like, wait, how did you... Is that a robotic chicken? You know what I mean? But our gear score 364 for not being a credit card player. We're pretty close. We're only like 50 points behind this guy, and he's got a fucking epic weapon. We've got a title charm, a crazy blazing emblem we found on our own, a crazy ring that we found on our own, Ring of the Underworld. We've earned these boots, the Excelsior boots, the Panther Hunter leggings. Oh, floating wreckage. That's debris, not wreckage. I'll save that for a character that might need it, though. It's not going to do me any good this high level. Well, safe travels, friend. You too. That's what he says to us. Alright. Appreciate you, homie. Freewind Post, down in Thousand Needles. I think this Sunday we have the Dark Moon Fair coming to Mulgore. Yes, 4 days. Sorry, it starts Monday at 3 a.m. So, and then it lasts that whole week. So we're finally going to get our Dark Moon Fair bag this coming Monday, which is exciting. And then we'll have Dark Moon Fair bag, large knapsack, and then we'll move this Deviant Hide bag here, and then this heavy brown bag will probably go to the bank, and I'll just have it sitting somewhere in here in case we ever decide to spend the 100 gold and get that final slot. I'm not sure if I will or not. I think with what we have right now, we're fine. This last one was 50 gold, which was really expensive, right? But I'm already halfway to the other one, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would be this entire bottom row we would get access to. But you know, we have 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 free slots already, and that we haven't used. And I've got a ton of shit that I need to use in here, like all these mithril bars, all this solid blasting powder. These are just a flex, right? All these gems are kind of just like mementos throughout our journey, as well as all of our, you know, like the engineering hammer, the torque wrench, because we are an engineer, the night glow concoction, because we're a poison maker. Our master rifle from hunting the big game out in Stranglethorn. We've got our engineering jumper cables and the universal remote. We got this little red rose that I can romance another undead chica with. These are for our Dark Moonfair tickets. These are just kind of like quest items, and or like the Goblin Transponder gets us to Gadgetzan immediately. I feel like that's a cool item to have as an engineer because of what exists in Gadgetzan. Or not Gadgetzan, sorry, Nomergon. We're heading to Gadgetzan, so that was on my mind. The Scroll of Mizrael. This is a very, very difficult quest. I don't know if I'm going to take it on. I might try it at like 55 to 58, maybe even 60, who knows. We've got our Goblin membership card. We've got the Rogue Diary that you can never open. But it's just cool because I'm a rogue. We have a Rogue's Diary. It's cool. Bunch of spare leather for our crafts if I need it. Some meat that I need to cook. Some cloth. Bunch of materials I just need to craft. Extra silver bars and gold bars. Just little mementos, little flexes. How much playtime do we have on this character so far? 7 days, 8 hours, 43 minutes. Whew. And it's all been, I mean, an hour or two a night. Not including the time that I spend like farming in between. Like if I get some time in the afternoon when I get off work, or if I'm doing a class and I've got my stuff on the side monitor, I can just pull this up and I'll go to the caves that I've shown you guys where we farm out in the Arathi Highlands and in the Alterac Mountains. These caves, we're looking for Logrash, and these caves, we look for Nimar down here. But that's really the only time that I play off recording, is when I'm like doing some bag management, or if I'm farming for these rares, because obviously I only have an hour or two to play with you guys a night. It would be so lame to just sit here and wait for like an hour or two for these rares to not spawn and then be like, alright, well, see you guys tomorrow night, right? But it is what it is. Man, I love doing this zone. Minus the anxiety of being by the edges of the cliffs, because if you fall, that is death. No matter what level you are, that is death right there. Alright, we're in Freewind. 53 gold. Let's talk to my old friend, Montar. Sell this chess piece. See if he has any scrolls. He does. Beautiful. On we go. Let's bring out Onyx and let's summon Bo, our horse, and our snake. And for some reason that dismounted me. Nice. Let's go turn this stuff into Kravel Coalbeard. It's been a while since we talked to Kravel. It's an old friend of ours. Help him do some shady business, and then head to Gadgetzan, the Gizmorium. Sorry, I just bumped the mic with my water bottle. And we'll get ready to wrap it up for the night. I think tomorrow we're going to start Teneris. Sorry, not Teneris, Feralis. I think tomorrow night we're going to start Feralis. Try and knock out most of Feralis as fast as possible. Enjoy this zone, appreciate it. I think it's really pretty. It's like Ashen Vale, but a little different. And then once we're done with Feralis, we will start with Teneris. And as we do Teneris, we'll probably jump between Teneris and the Hinterlands. This is a zone I'm excited to do. There's a lot of quests out here. Holy shit. I didn't realize how many quests were out here. This Huntsman Markhor has 4 quests of his own. Just about halfway through level 49. We only have like 11 and a half levels to go before we make it. We got to really lock in on those last 10 levels. Nothing too risky. If it's too sketchy, we'll come back for it later. Like, I could have attempted to do King Mukla, but, bro. He resists one parry, or one gouge, I mean, and all of a sudden, I get hit for 400, 500, I get crit for like 900 or something like that. It could just be over so fast. 7 days gameplay time, gone. I know a lot of streamers or content creators like to do crazy risky things on their hardcore characters, but they do this shit full time. I got other stuff going on. I don't have that time. I gotta secure the dub. That way we can move on to other projects, other characters, other games. Plus, I've yet to get one character to 60 in hardcore. I've gotten characters to like 30, 40. I've died to dumb mistakes. But this time, I really want to get there, so... Kravel. Hello, Bill. Was Fizzlebub able to help us?
Wonderful! Fizzlebub came through. I'll remember that next time I see him, and thank you, Adventurer. You're doing a great job, and we both stand to make a lot of money from this.
True. This stout sure smells strong. Let's just have a small taste. Don't do it, bro. Wait, what am I thinking? We have a job to do with this stuff. Now you're thinking.
Talk to me.
Come a little closer. We have important matters to discuss, you and I. And some of them, we don't want everyone to hear. I think we get the gnomes drunk.
We need to try the full stout on one of the pit crews. If you want to try it on the gnomes, then here. Take the stout and give it to the gnome pit boss. And don't wait too long. This stout will go bad eventually.
Sure.
Hey.
Hi. You have something for me?
Stout? How considerate, thank you. We shouldn't be drinking with the race coming up, but maybe my boys could do with just a little. Besides, it can't be that strong, can it?
It's not that strong.
You have a great day now.
Look at what Bale brought us. Let's drink up. Oh, shit. They are smashed.
That full stout worked great. I placed a bet on the next race, and let's hope the crew you got drunk did a number on their car. There's only one more task for you. Take this note back to Crank Fizzlebub in Booty Bay. He'll want to know of the successful test, and hopefully we can get more of that full stout for future races.
Fixin' races, baby. I like it. Mr. Fizzlebub, the beverage you gave my associates was a huge success. Not only is the drink strong, causing a huge dulling of wits, it seems to have an addictive quality. I'm sure those who have tried it will crave more. We are indebted to you, Crank, and I invite you to come to the Shimmering Flats, or to send a confidant to take advantage of the new gambling opportunities we have here. Kravel. We're helping form connections. I like it. And we only played for about an hour and a half tonight. A little longer. I promised you guys last episode I was going to get on a little earlier so we could play a little longer tonight. And we are going to talk to Tranrek in Gadget's Inn. I also need to head out to Stoli, but I think we're going to head out to Stoli first, turn that quest in. Don't accept any of the chains. Come back to Gadget's Inn, turn this quest in. Don't accept any of the chains. We'll take them when we come back. When we start Teneris in probably like a week or so, I imagine. The Gizmorium. What a cool word for a town. A Gizmorium. So sick. The giant wrench. It's an engineer's paradise, right? It's like, of course, this is where you would come to become an artisan engineer, to learn the best of the best. We'll take the iron as we pass through. It's a little 4-piece right there. The Noonshade Ruins. Jarlene. It's going to be interesting taking on a few of the quests out here. I know some of these humanoids, I don't know exactly which ones. I think they're more of the Waste Wander warriors in this region. They have executes, so you need to be careful. We can't let our health fall too low. Ex-Ranger and Egret. A duo. Might even be the same person, but... The Steamweedle Port. I fat-fingered that, fuck. Stoli. What a painting that is. I've seen that one before.
Ah, so you've been speaking with McKinley, have you? It's not what he thinks. I'm not afraid to give him some Steamweedle Bilge rum. I just don't have any rum to give him.
Damn.
I owe Seawolf McKinley and Booty Bay some rum to settle a bet, but...
Sorry, I can't handle that right now. We've got other things going on. Maybe in the future. Just checking the port real quick. For any kind of, oh, there's ships along... I wonder, I actually want to go out to those at some point. I don't think you can get on them. Oh, they're burning. Oh, shit. Well, at least one is. So it looks like this one's probably fired on this one, huh? Damn, that's crazy. I honestly never even realized that those were out there. And that they're in the middle of a battle. But I wonder if you can actually swim out to those. I mean, this looks like here is where fatigue ends. Or begins, and then it ends again after around those ships. I don't think it's worth risking it. It's kind of dicey. But it is really cool that you can use the spyglass to zoom in and see that there's actually like a little pirate battle going on out there. Alright, back to Gadgets Inn. These are very minor scrolls, but it's still, you know, it's nice to have an extra 5 strength and 8 stamina. That's 80 health. With this, that's 16. That's an extra 160 health. That makes a difference when... Oh. By Thy Dark IV. Maybe that's... Maybe he's number 4. Maybe all of his characters are just named By Thy Dark. Maybe that's his 4th level 60. Grats to him, if so. We made about perfect time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to make a little bite to eat. Get ready to unwind and go to bed. Moldy grass. Seen no Alliance players ever wave, man. I also have only found like 1 or 2 solo self-found players along this entire journey, which is crazy to me. Dranrek.
Time is money, friend.
Some people wonder what we're doing out here in the... Sorry. Some people wonder what we're doing out here in the desert. Well, if I told you, then you'd stay and try and make our profits.
Hello. Oh, you spoke to my cousin Krazek? How is he? I hope Booty Bay is treating him well. Scarab shells, you say? Well, let me tell you a story. The scarabs of Tanaris have very hard shells. Hard enough to use as a building material for lots of things. So many things.
Interesting. Maybe another time.
Yo, show me what you got. You won't be sorry, I promise.
We can learn the Salt Shaker. Requires leatherworking though. We can learn Dense Dynamites at 250. We will learn those. Dense Blasting Powder. The Mithril Gyro Shot. We'll learn those. And you know what? Just for training's sake, let's learn everything. We've got the money. And we'll sleep in a bed tonight. There's a lot of books out here that we need to read, but... Oh, look. These are the same books that were in Booty Bay. Speaking of, we can take Wrath the Soulflayer out. And all that's left is the Scourge of Lordaeron and Beyond the Dark Portal. Back at Booty Bay. But we have business back there tomorrow, so... Alright guys, we're going to call it here for now. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the next one. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.